welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. If you've just watched my unboxing, it was a long one, there was a lot in it, and I was blown away by the generosity in just sending the box, never mind the stuff that was in it. But as a result, I've got a cracking shave lined up. I hope it works, I really hope it works. And I'm going to start off with this. This is Matti Lindholm shaving supplies. It is shaving supplies, isn't it? Yes. Shaving soap from Sweden. Now Matti has a channel, I will link it down below. You can buy direct from him if you're sort of in Europe or nearby Europe, that's probably the best bet. However, you can also head over to Marion the Barbarian over in the States. He has just sold out not long ago of, I think he got about 20 soaps sent. He's got another 18, I think he said, on the way. Some orange, some lime, and there's a new one, black something, I can't remember the name of it. Now, the interesting thing with this soap is I've seen people use it and they get a great lather from it, really great lather, and no one's really said a bad thing about it in all honesty. The main thing I like about this soap is the ingredients list. Look how minimalistic those ingredients are. You have got soy wax, coconut oil, shea butter, water, essential oils. This is the orange scent and there's 70 grams of it. Now it comes double wrapped in greaseproof paper, then like a tissue paper, and a little bit of string, which you can probably see there, that was wrapped all the way around. It's got the Swedish flag on here and V25, which I'm assuming is version 25 of this soap base, or I don't know, maybe it's batch 25, I'm not sure. Now the soap looks like that. Comes in a little puck, 70 grams worth of soap. Scent strength is for a citrus, pure orange citrus scent. Now this is essential oil based. It's a good 4 or 5, which is good. You don't want it too strong, but that's strong enough that I smell it. It smells very similar to Orange Chill from Sterling and Iced Orange from Face Fat Shaving Company. Just a beautiful, sweet, fresh, tangy orange scent. I can't really say much more about it. It's a simple scent, it's a uniform scent, it is what it is. So I'm going to be whipping up my lather with this. This is my That Darn Rob brush, and it has got inside it, or set into it, 28mm Rhodium knot, which was hand tied in the Australian Capital Territory over here in Australia from Serjan Danicic. I will link his Instagram down below. Now just an update, as of today, I have spoken with him yesterday. He's not taking any custom orders at the moment for his knot, so he does have 20 plus brushes on his workbench at the moment waiting to be knotted, and he's working through them. He does work full time as well, so it is more of a hobby for him, a side sort of gig, but he makes a fantastic knot. This is 28mm of silver tip, and it's got beautiful soft tips. You can see some of those actually sort of gelling on there, but it's very dense, it's very soft, but it's got heaps of scrub. I'm just going to dip that back in the water to add a little bit more moisture, and then I'm going to go straight on to the dry Matti Lindholm soap. I'm just going to hand or palm load. See if we can get a good load in here today. I've got the camera up on a tripod today as well to try and stop it from overheating like it did yesterday, because it has just done a 30-minute video. Hang on, I'm just going to turn my power on as well. I'm just going to dip the tips and then go back in. I don't know how much of a load you need from this soap, but I'm going to give it a reasonably heavy load, given it's the first time I've used it, and I want to really see how Matti's soap compares to what I sort of regard as the best. And surprisingly enough, at the top of my pile in general at the moment are Swedish artisans. Swedish Witch, Grown Lika, so they're right up there in my sort of top 5, easy. Swedish Witch being almost pretty much number 1 at the moment. It's just incredible stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how Matti's soap compares. Now I don't know whether there's enough soap in there or not, but I would like to think that there's more than enough. I'm just going to wipe my face. I do have to shave my head as well, but I'm going to do that. Well, I can tell you right now, just straight off the bat, it's extremely slick and it sticks to your skin. I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to grab the soap puck. I'm just going to rinse the whole soap puck in the water, because I don't like soap residue on my soaps, or lather residue on my soap. And I'm just going to sit that to the side to start drying. There it goes. Right, this is what I mean. This is really slick stuff. I can normally tell straight away with the soap if it sticks to my skin and it creates a barrier. So there is the soap in my hand that I've just lathered on. This here, I've just got a bit of water. It's super slick, and I can see that you can see it's creating a barrier on my skin. It's not actually completely rubbing off with my finger. It's really slick stuff. It's got a nice density to it just from the load, so I'll see how it goes with the lather. Of course, this is more first impressions than review. God, my camera just went really dark there. This is more of a first impressions than a review, really. I just want to see how it goes. This isn't going to be my final thoughts on it, but it will certainly be. It'll give you a good indication of how it lathers based on my lathering techniques and how I sort of lather. Now, because I have the camera on a tripod today, I can see much more of the mirror. Four ingredients. Right, straight off the bat, it tastes nice. It just tastes like orange. In fact, it tastes very, very orangey. So I'm going to dip the tips again and just keep painting. Now, I don't know whether Matti has tested the pH of his soaps or not. I don't know whether that's something he's done. I know he's a very small artisan sort of production setup. I don't know whether he does it out of a shed or out of his home. I'm not 100% sure. He also makes lovely brushes as well. They're all wooden, and I think I'm not sure whether he gets it. I don't know where he gets his wood from. I know he recently did a video showcasing where he cut the blanks and rounded them all off for some oak. I think it was oak handles. He's got 3 shapes that he works on at the moment. I preferred, out of the 3 handles that he actually made, I liked the one with the bow knot in it. I thought that looked lovely. It just matched up really well. I don't know whether you can see just the shine from the initial sort of lathering process. Now, this video is going to be quite long, mainly from the excitement of the razor that I'm going to be using. I can already tell that the soap is quite thirsty. Right, I'm going to splay now. You can hopefully see the shine on there. Let me try this light on, see if I can really emphasise the shine. Look at that. So it's not even, I've not even lathered it yet. This is still in its infant stages of lather for me. But I've seen Johan lather this stuff, and he got a great lather. And as we know, his lathering technique's terrible, isn't it? It's not really, mate. It's actually a very good lathering technique. I'm just talking shit. Oh, needs a lot more water. Four ingredients and an essential oil fragrance. and it lathers so well. I don't know where Matti came up with the formulation for this. He's obviously done his research and possibly spoken to artisans in the business, I'm not sure. Look at that. Now I'm just going to dip the tips and just paint a bit of water in. I think that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with the consistency there. I think that's pretty much where I'd like it. I want it to be reasonably wet. Right, I can't say much more about that. I think it lathered superbly well. You can see the gloss on that. So, ease of lather is excellent. The scent is good. It's not, can't really smell it now if I'm honest. It's very light now that I've added so much water to it. Yeah, in all honesty, I can't really smell it at all. I can smell it on the brush, ever so slightly. I would say, if anything, it's dropped down to like a 2 or a 3 in scent strength. But really, the key thing is how it performs. The razor is this. This is a Henkels Friodur number 72 with brand new sort of purple scales to match the purple on my brush, pretty much. I think that's the whole idea of it. Just absolutely beautiful and such an amazing gift. You can see there the Friodur logo just there, and the number 72 on the tang. Now I did have a Henkels Friodur before and I really liked it. It was a lovely razor, it was a lovely shaver. Now the only downside to this is obviously the shorter tang. You can see I only get that, but I can just get my pinky on there. Now the edge on this razor was done by Max Sprecher. Now he gets a lot of very good press for his edge. I've had 3 straight razors recently, none of them have shaved me very well. 2 or 3. So let's just see how this edge works. Now I'm just going to dip it in the water. I know people are shouting at me saying why the hell are you doing that, but here we go. With the Max Sprecher edge, fingers crossed this is smooth. At least sharp enough to cut through, no problem. This is the story of my shaving life. Oh Jesus. Fuck my life. I'm just going to go straight to the left side and try this. No, I can't use that. That's, fuck me. How frustrating and demoralising is that? Now, this is a fresh edge that's on here from Max Sprecher. I have not touched it with a straw. I've done nothing with it. I just used it straight out of the box, straight from Max. That's how it came. Jesus. I could not be any more disappointed. Honestly, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm gutted for the person that sent me it and put all that effort and work into it. And I'm just gutted it's just not working. So I'm going to have to pull this out, the Carl Christopher Bradley razor, and just finish off with this. Honestly, I can't tell you how devastating that is. I don't even want to put this video out now. What blade have I got on here? It's really nice. Oh, it's a Wizamet. It's really smooth. Ah, Jesus, I could not be more. Anyway, let's focus on the soap. Now, of course, there's no prep with this shave. I've just walked straight into the bathroom and started shaving. Maybe, just maybe, with the edge on a straight razor, I have to have a shower or at least hot towel on my face to soften the whiskers. I don't know. I have to go back to the fact that I did have a Rhodium custom razor, which was a half hollow, I think, half hollow Rhodium custom, and it shaved superbly well, like super sharp and smooth, even with no prep. So I know straight razors can shave my beard with no prep smoothly and comfortably if the edge is exactly how I like it. That might mean that Rhodium does the edge that I like. It might mean that I need a specific type of blade in terms of a half hollow or a quarter hollow or something a little bit thicker. Right, residual slickness is really good. Oh, scent's back again. Now that I've added that little bit of water, I can smell the orange again, but it is very, very light. Scent. Look at that. Right, let's do the old chin thing. Right, pass number 2 with the Matti Lindholm shaving supplies soap. As you can see, it rinses off beautifully. And I have to highlight the fact that it leaves a good layer on your skin, so I do actually feel as the blade's going over, I can almost feel that slight layer just sort of doing its thing. It's not the only soap that does that. Most artisan soaps will do that for me now. Most artisan soaps do have that protection, that feeling where it leaves a layer on your skin. But it does just go to show you, you don't need 372 ingredients and 47 different types of dragon and unicorn and other types of talos. You can make a fantastic product with minimal fuss. Minimal ingredients and simple scents. Now, if I'm being brutally honest, I prefer slightly more complex scents. I do. I prefer cologne scents, more complex, and gourmand scents. Now, this is a gourmand scent at its core. It's orange. I mean, it's a gourmand thing. An orange, you can't eat them. It does smell like a freshly sliced orange. Scent strength isn't strong. It even tastes like a nice orange. But for 5 ingredients, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 ingredients and a scent. You get a soap that lathers very, very easily. It's very protective. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's great stuff. I'm quite surprised. I am surprised. I didn't think it would be as good as this, given it's only got 4 ingredients in it. The lather on it is excellent. It's lathering up super, super easy. That's a great shade. Now, one thing I will mention that I do like about soaps and products in general that have less ingredients in them, I just find there's a much lower risk and less chance of an irritation occurring with your skin. I haven't had any irritation to that soap at all. We'll just let that dry off and see what the post shave feels like. In the meantime, I'm just going to rinse the brush out. Do you know what? I think you can pick up a pack of this soap for about, I think Marion the Barbarian has them for $9 shipped in the US. But I think Matti Lindholm was saying $10 shipped US from Marion. I think that's what he was saying from memory. $10 for 70 grams of soap, which I think looks round about, maybe about 2 ounces. Is that 2 ounces of soap? Which is a good amount of soap as well. If you want to get through your soaps quicker and try different scents, and you don't want to be using the same soap for 6 months. That'll last you probably, if you were shaving every day, maybe 2 months, 3 months, I would think. It would, the way I lather at least. Rinses out of the brush easy as well. As you can see, I've went back to beating the shit out of my brushes on the towel and it's not losing any hairs. Right, in terms of blood, I've got a weeper there. It's only a little one. I've got one there. And one there. So, not too bad. I'll be honest with you, my attention wasn't the best. Yeah, I was shaving, I can only describe it as very disheartened, in all honesty. Right, so that was Matti Lindholm shaving supplies, Orange Scent shaving soap, and honestly, I think for the money, you get an excellent product. The post shave is nice, in fact it's very nice. It does feel very moisturised and hydrated. However, I will say one thing, I think the Swedish Witch, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the Swedish Witch has soy wax in her soap as well. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. Or something like that. It's either soy wax or beeswax. And it seems to give this sort of coating on your skin, like a layer afterwards. So it feels almost slightly tacky, but not to the point where it's not nice, you know. And as that's absorbing, it feels great. It feels really, really nice. But I am going to finish off with a post-shave product, and that post-shave is going to be Codex Beauty Skin Superfood, which is pretty much what I'm using after every shave at the moment. I do have a few other products as well. So just one squirt on there, which is a tiny amount of cream. Both of my hands are just damp, just wet both of them. And here we go. Yeah, I've got no burn, I've got no irritation that I can feel. I don't think I had any weepers on my neck. I might have had one, I think, at the beginning, but it's cleaned itself up and sorted itself out. Yeah, so the brush for today was that darn Rob. Beautiful brush with a 28mm Rhodium knot, made by Surjan over in the Australian Capital Territory. The razor, I'm just gutted, absolutely gutted. I really am. I cannot highlight enough how much I wanted this razor to work and how beautiful it is. And I'm just devastated that this has been done by who has been known to make some of the best edges, and everyone that I've seen use it has been able to shave with it and they've enjoyed it. Sadly, it's no good for me. I've heard that Max Sprecher does a very sharp edge and it's very smooth as well, and it gets smoother. That for me just is not sharp and it's not comfortable. It's horribly plucky and just not comfortable at all, and I'm absolutely devastated. I can't highlight the fact enough. I keep saying it. I'm just gutted. Finished off today with what I know works every single time. It never lets me down. The Carve Christopher Bradley razor, stainless steel. Someone has asked me where the aluminium one is. It's no longer in the den at the moment, and I'm hopefully going to get my hands on an updated model of it, the updated variant of it. Yeah, it's really, I've had an amazing unboxing today. I've had my shave ready to go. I'm really excited about it, and it's really, really knocked the stuffing out of me. That I'm just gutted. I'm just sick of me saying it. Finished off today with another product that never lets me down, Codex Beauty Skin Superfood, which is exceptional stuff. It'll last a very long time. And yeah, what more can you say really? You know, you have good days and you have bad days. This has been an absolutely amazing day for mail call and products and everything like that. And I'm so thankful for it. But I'm just, yeah, I can't say anything more about it. I really can't. It's really, yeah. That's the soap. That is what it looks like. It smells great. It's a lovely, lovely orange scent. Matti Lindholm, you have got a very good soap, my friend, and I'm very happy to have it in the den, and I'm more than happy to recommend it to people just based on one shave. It hasn't irritated my skin. It was slick, protective. It does everything you want, but it's very, very cheap. Well, I say it's 2 ounces of soap for $10 American, which is about 13 or $14 Australian. So it's half the amount of a 4 ounce tub that you normally get, and I think a 4 ounce tub in Australia is normally about 20 bucks, but it's only 2 ounces, it's small, it's cheap to get to your door and to give it a go, and if you like it, it's cheap to continue using it as well, at the moment at least, unless his prices go up when it becomes quite busy. But I'm very happy with the soap. I think the soap performed very well, and the products did excellent, other than the razor, and I sort of feel like apologising because it's such a beautiful razor. that I've been unable to use. That's what it feels like. I feel like I have to apologise because it hasn't worked for me, and it's not my fault. I can't help it if the edge just isn't good enough to cut through my hair. And I do have thick growth, it's heavy growth, it's tough, and maybe it just needs a shower and a softening up before I have a shave with a straight. I'll try that next time and see if it works. If it doesn't, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to find a way of getting a straight razor to cut. Spencer Frankel over in the Eastern States has been trying for years to get a straight razor that works for him, and I don't think he's found an edge yet, and he's pretty much given up. I've had a Rhodium and a Henkels Friodur that both worked for me. This one for some reason isn't, and it should be very sharp, as close to machined edge from what I've been hearing. So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for sending me the razor and the soap and all the other things that was sent to me today. I can't thank you enough, honestly. It's just amazing. I am CDB Shaving with Chief. The generosity and the kindness is just amazing. And yeah, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.